Bob here, and we'll be conducting all three as well for you. Please do subscribe and to like the videos, and also comment your favourite football team in individual leagues. Now then, we are going to do the official top 5 big leagues essentially. I will be doing league reviews. I'll be doing the games up and coming at the weekend, for example. I am actually doing this on Friday evening, so a current match, I am using SofaScore, which I do use SofaScore quite a lot. It tells you a lot of details on individual games of what is actually currently doing. So this is Dortmund and St. Pauli, for example. St. Pauli is actually a team I followed last season. Not to follow it off, I like the team, and I follow them in regards to supporting them. No, I just love watching football, like many of you are here currently listening to me. These kind of shortish videos I'll be hoping to do it every 10 minutes essentially, and it's just to bring out a little bit more about what the teams are, whereabouts they are in the country essentially, and also where in the league they are. So we have got Dortmund and St. Pauli. As you can see on SofaScore, I do not have any pro or any cost on this, nor I'm not going to advertise this and link it at the bottom. I'm not on about affiliate linking at all. It's just a claim. I just look at this. I look at BBC, ITV, various different sites as well for latest updates, and also watch football. So I know Leeds and Sheffield United are on not too far away, let's say, time of the recording. So yeah, it's around 38 minutes gone, and Dortmund and St. Pauli here. And you can see the details, the odds, the lineups, and most importantly, the statistics. And you can see very big possession on the Dortmund game at the moment, 58 and 15. So expected goal chances are quite high. I think they're expecting a goal really. When it gets up to 0.6, usually it does mean there should be a goal expected. So yeah, it's 0-0, and St. Pauli are from Bundesliga 2, promoted. They were really an outstanding group of lads there. St. Pauli, a really good team that come from the Bundesliga 2, including as well Holstein Kiel, and again another team that I'm really quite interested in. They're obviously not started too good, but hey-ho. So I am going to focus on this whilst I'm talking, on the league table itself whilst we're on. So, first of all, I've actually got my sheet of paper. I've done loads of notes. I know you can't really see me at the moment, but these notes I have done. So it's just one sheet, essentially, double-sided. So, we are going to concentrate first on the games at the weekend. So, we are going to start with Mainz and Leipzig. Now, the Mainz of A, we'll call them, or 5, or 5, essentially, are a mid-team table at the moment against Leipzig, who are very much an up team potential. I think they are. They're actually in my latest news with Bundesliga the last 2 weeks, especially this international break, which obviously we've all missed football, I am sure. So I'm going to keep it on there. So any goals we can see at the top there for Dortmund and St. Pauli. So Mainz and Leipzig is a first team. Now, they have struggled this season, like Mainz, hovering near the relegation zone. They need a win to build momentum, but Leipzig, however, is in top form and sitting on the high ends of the table, as I'd said, and with consistent performances. They have been a really good brand of football they've incorporated, and also really good tactically as well, with some really big wins as well, especially there. You can see Jamin Simmons actually scored there at a 4-0 win with 9.5 against Augsburg. So pretty good, but Augsburg have been conceding quite a lot of goals recently. Leverkusen and Frankfurt. Frankfurt are a bit close to my heart, essentially. My great-great-grandparents were actually German, and they were from Frankfurt, so in the outer regions of Essen. So it is a really good game, this will be. And again, Frankfurt been pretty good as well. So the form currently is Leverkusen is having an impressive season again this season. I know they had the Bundesliga title last year, and I watched every step. They were like the Leverkusen. They were getting cold, really, in English, of course. Leverkusen, they were scoring goals left, right, and centre at the end of the games as well. They were a really good game against Dortmund and Bayern Munich last season as well, where they actually won at home, and last minute including a famous game at Karabakh. Karabakh is an Azerbaijan league, pretty much the only team in Azerbaijan that are the top guns there. And Karabakh, to be fair, are a decent team, especially actually this season too. But yeah, last season they were a pretty decent outfit, and they just squeezed Leverkusen just squeezed past the Karabakh actually last minute goal to make it 2-1. So the form is an impressive season competing at the top spot. Frankfurt, on the other hand, has been unpredictable but capable of big performances, which they are. They are a really decent outfit, and last season they were even. A few seasons ago, they were in top 4, cruising away, very close to being the title and getting the title holders ship last season, but unfortunately they weren't, and they did struggle a wee bit really there. But this season they are looking at a decent size, as we can see in the league table. Frankfurt are third at the moment, 6 games gone, 13 points, not too bad at all. It's out of 18. Expectation though, I think it is going to be a close match. Leverkusen attacking powers, including the former Florian Wirtz, could tip the balance in their favour, but again Frankfurt defensively, solidity might challenge them. So Borussia Mönchengladbach versus Heidenheim. Heidenheim is an absolute beauty. This team, this club, is absolutely to die for. It's a team that has been brought up from the bottoms of the, I think it was 8th tier, 7th tier football, right at the bottoms, all the way through, with their own very own manager. And this team, of course, when you look at the stats as well, so the odds, it's not really good. Gladbach is the favourite, of course. But we're going inside Heidenheim, and you can see here they are actually 9th in the table. They have lost a wee bit in the last few games, to be fair, but they are a decent team. And of course, looking at SofaScore, you can see here they've got everything really. Now you are Frank Schmidt. Has been amazing. He's come from the start. He played for Heidenheim when he was younger as well, and through the ranks of the youth ranks. So it is a great honour there for him, and a great team and a good team to see, going through Bundesliga. So Gladbach has a difficult start, lingering in the lower half though. They have been a quite a struggling team. Heidenheim, recently promoted, shows a resilience, but struggles against stronger sides, which they have, and obviously recently promoted. They did, but obviously they've come back in the last few years. Yes, last season was the first season. Expectation though is Gladbach, despite poor form, will view this as an opportunity to grab crucial points. And I'd say obviously I'll come with what I think the game will be and the scores soon. Freiburg and Augsburg. Freiburg remains competitive with the race of European qualifications, while Augsburg is hovering mid-table, facing inconsistency. And I think Augsburg may struggle this season, to be fair. I think Freiburg should be okay for a top 7. They're 5th at the moment, 12 points, but I think they're not going to stay there. I think Stuttgart in 8th had a really amazing season last season in the top 3. But I think they will chase back up really and get into the top 6. But with competitive European contention, I think it may struggle for them as well. Expectation for the game of Freiburg and Augsburg is Freiburg's structured play and solid defence should see them through. But Augsburg's counter-defence attacking approach could be a challenge as well. So it is going to be a really tight game in this one. Next one is Hoffenheim and Bochum. Bochum really struggled last season and just luckily survived instead of Köln and oh dear, Köln. Everything's just gone out, and they've gone into Bundesliga 2, but they've actually really struggled, by the way, in the Bundesliga 2 game at the moment is Köln, so we'll keep an eye on them. But anyway, Hoffenheim and Bochum. Hoffenheim is pushing into the top half positions, showing consistency at home. Bochum, however, is racing relegation zone and struggling with form. Expectation, though, Hoffenheim is the favourite, leveraging home advantage. Bochum's defence will also need to have a best to prevent a defeat there, I think. Next is Bayern Munich and VfB Stuttgart. Now, this will be an absolute amazing game. Both really fighting for the Champions League spots. Bayern Munich again, of course, for the Championship, again, the Bundesliga. And as expected, the leads the league with the consistency of performance. though they have shown defensive vulnerabilities, and I think I saw that in a few last games, and they drew against Frankfurt 1-1, for example, and Frankfurt were unlucky to not win, actually. But on the other hand, Stuttgart, in the middle of table, faces a challenging match. Expectations, Bayern attacking, obviously, with a led by Harry Kane, could be overwhelming and too much for Stuttgart, I'd imagine. Kiel versus Union Berlin. I've been to Berlin, it's a beautiful city, by the way, but anyway, it's a rough patch for Union Berlin. Sorry. Failing to find form domestically despite the European engagements. Kiel, on the other hand, is a mid-table team, has shown flashes of promise. I have remembered Hertha Berlin, that's it, because obviously it's the rivalry essentially of Union Berlin. They went down convincingly, actually, as well last season. Expectations, Union needs to bounce back game, really. They do, and this fixture provides a chance to regain confidence. But again, Kiel will aim to really capitalise on that Union's vulnerabilities, and they may have a chance there to prevail. Wolfsburg and Werder Bremen's last game, both teams are in mid-table contention and same levels of inconsistency. But Wolfsburg, with a home advantage, I expect them to come out with the edge and the offensive, but Werder Bremen do not get them away at all. But they're both quite of a strong lineup. Now then, the news. These are the kind of the top 5 news I've put in my considerations and ranking. Bayern Munich is, let's say, the highlight, of course, because there's been a few updates. So Harry Kane's impact at Bayern Munich. Harry Kane's arrivals at Bayern Munich continues to be a hot topic in the English striker. Obviously, it's really been an instrumental in the campaign. Fans and pundits alike discuss his performance and his ability to deliver the goals and the trophies what Bayern expected, and the ambition to end his trophy drought to win silverware for the first time this season. Next is Florian Wirtz's injury update. Now, then, this quite of an interesting one because he picked up an injury while in international duty with Germany. Casting doubt on his availability for the upcoming game with Eintracht Frankfurt. Now, of course, I feel if Wirtz could not, and again, as at the moment on Friday, he's still doubtful, very much so, unfortunately, for the game. So we'll have a look, but I presume he may not play, and of which Frankfurt has got a massive chance there to come through to win or draw. Mental health discussions at Bayern Munich as well, including Leon Sané and Thomas Müller, spoke openly about the challenges faced with professional athletes, and discussions highlighted the importance of mental well-being in sports. The fourth one is the Stuttgart versus Bayern Munich preview. It's the apprentice versus the master. Now then, Alexander Nubel from Stuttgart sees his first on loan from Bayern, faces parent club legendary goalkeeper Manuel Neuer as well. The narrative of Nubel viewed as Neuer's potential successor add extra intrigue to the match as both keepers showcase their skills. And I think this will be quite a close game, to be fair. Leipzig Bundesliga title hopes. Now then, there have been a impressive start of the season. Spot discussions about the potential win against to win the Bundesliga title. Now then, that will be a new one from Bayern Munich to Leverkusen, and now to Leipzig, or be Red Bull Leipzig. It's going to be an interesting one. But their consistency of performance has raised expectation. This could be the year for them again, and for a change, actually. For a while now, and also a challenge for the championship. And can they beat Leverkusen for that championship? So again, these are the most talked about moments and matchups in the Bundesliga recently, illustrating the league's dynamic narrative and the competitive nature. And it is an awesome league. And I hope you do get interest of this video. And please do leave us a like and subscribe. But yeah, please comment below what team you're interested in. I can get you more info on those teams. I can also do any more videos. I'll be doing a few other leagues as well, including, of course, the Prem. So now, without ado, I am going to put it onto screen, is my actual... There's like a little drum roll. My predictions. Mainz 05 and Red Bull Leipzig. I will actually go for 0-1. Leverkusen Frankfurt. It depends, of course, with Leverkusen's obviously big Florian Wirtz, but I'll actually go for 1-1 with this one. Borussia Mönchengladbach is third with Heidenheim. I'll go as a difficult start for Gladbach. I think they will have a strong edge here, but again, it's going to be high scoring for me. It's 2-2. Freiburg and Augsburg, I think both are really competitive. Not been in European action for a few weeks, of course, at Freiburg, so I think Freiburg's going to have the edge there at 2-1. Hoffenheim and Bochum, I think it's going to be a close game. Both are really struggling, but Hoffenheim again is pushing for her top half finish yet again. I know they're both in the bottom four currently, so I'll go for 1-1. Bayern Munich and Stuttgart is my next, 6th. I think this will be a very tight game and very close. And I think it's going to be 1-1 in this one. Harry Kane will definitely score, I think, in this game. Kiel and Union Berlin. I think this might be a chance for Kiel to get the first ever win. And I think they're going to win against Union Berlin. That's going to be a really big one. But they've not scored that much at Union Berlin. And they've conceded quite a lot to Kiel, though. But I think they might push it and go for a 2-1 win to Kiel. Wolfsburg and Werder Bremen. I think, again, they're both going all right. They're doubling in on the scores. They like to score, does both of these, and concede. So I'm going to go for 2-2. So that is it. Thank you for all tuning in, and hopefully you like the updates, the potential. So hopefully, please do leave a like and subscribe for more videos on my channel.